Hey, this is Kevin. I'm here to tell you a little bit about your Ashthorpe guitar. You've probably gotten it home and you have a little triangle box like this, and maybe you just cracked the seal and you're looking at your guitar and you're wondering what to do, how to set this thing up, how to get started. I want to tune it up, I want to get this thing running, but I want to do it the right way and I don't want to mess anything up. Alright, when you take your guitar out, you're going to see it comes with a kind of a bundle. You can, first of all, you can get a pretty heavy Cordura nylon gig bag. Definitely very heavy grade. Zippers, 2 straps, you know, it's a backpack style. And, for a free gig bag, it's definitely very heavy. It's nice quality. I think you could probably use this for your electrics too. It's got a nice size to it. You'll also see there's a guitar cable. It's a molded cable, which are actually pretty reliable. I see these. I don't run away from them, think that they're you know, horrible or anything. They're okay. They work. You can't really do much surgery on them as far as unscrewing parts and changing them, but who does that anyway, right? Okay. Comes with a pack of strings, an extra set of strings. I recommend putting on the strings that you like, though. A really good set of, you know, Diodario, a Martin, or something like that, or any ball will probably sound a little bit richer than the free giveaway strings, but in all, they're sounding pretty good. Comes with some picks too. It's medium heavy and extra heavy. Little chord chart. Show you some chords, which are pretty neat. Bar chords. Don't know why they're showing you bar chords. I guess got the open strings here, how to tune your guitar. A few tidbits of information, and most importantly, an Allen key. The Allen wrench is really important. Now, your guitar is going to be semi-set up out of the box, but when I mean set up, I mean there is something that you could use this to turn to adjust the angle of the neck. Essentially, if your strings are too low and they're buzzing on the frets, you're going to turn it one way, a quarter turn. Try it. Another corner turn. Try it. If it's getting worse, you're going the wrong way, you turn the other way. So you do it until your strings are as high or as low as you want. As far as this, if you're a beginner, I'd say don't worry about it. You can leave this up to the experts. If you're feeling anything wrong with your action, it could be due to the heat, the cold temperature changes in your climate where you live. It's all normal stuff, and it can be adjusted. Don't think of it as broken, just think of it needs an adjustment. A little turn of the truss rod. Some people are afraid to do it, other people are a little more adventurous. You realize once you start doing it, it's easy. You really can't mess up. You just do quarter turns. Quarter turn one way, another way, try it. Quarter turn the other way. And that's it, don't go crazy. Little turns, little moves. Alright, Allen key, we'll get to that later. Now, when you take your guitar out of the box, there's going to be paper wrapping the strings. There's going to be foam wrapping everything. Take it off with your fingers. Do it carefully. It's not hard to do. When you pull your guitar out, okay, this is the Thinline model. We're doing a little review of it. I've never seen it before today. Just came in the mail. The very nice people at Ashthorpe sent me this. This is called the brown color. The brown is a little darker. It's almost like a natural guitar that's gotten a little bit faded through age, or like a kind of a suntan type of thing. It's actually really nice. I'm glad she sent me the brown. It's got kind of like an abalone, more of a mother of pearl kind of trim. I'm sure at this price it's a faux mother of pearl, but who knows. It's definitely a nice little inlay. Rosette. You've got your preamp here. Easy battery system. Now the battery will come shrink wrapped. Pop it out. This way you get a fresh battery. It hasn't been running for, like, you know, the amount of time that the guitar is in the warehouse. The battery will start working the second you plug it in. Alright, so let's open this. shrink wrap, huh? You're going to pop the battery in. It's very easy to do. Let's give it a shot. Something like this here. And just slide it in. Pop it until it clicks. There's a battery check button. If it lights up, you're done good. Okay, battery's good. That's the stock battery supplied by Ashthorpe. Thank you, Ashthorpe. Classy. Very classy job. I like that. Now, guitar strap. Open it up. It's like a backpack strap. You're probably going to have to make it longer. I made mine almost to the longest. Hook it on right here to this strap peg and to this strap peg. Very easily done. It's going to be a little stubborn. Take a scissor and run it through the hole once or twice before you put it on the peg. You got it. The idea is for it to be a little stubborn because you don't want it falling off the strap. Otherwise, you have to start buying products like strap locks and things. A good tight strap is nice. All right, strap is on. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to tune up. The strings are going to be like this. Okay, they come mailed to you with no tension. For some reason this E has always a little tension. I don't know why. Okay, I see what they did. Alright. So what we do is we want to tighten them but evenly. You don't want to put a lot of tension on one side. So let's bring up the low E. Bring this one. Bring them all up. Bring them up. Bring them all up. Okay. Do a little stretching now. Stretching consists of basically taking it, pulling it. Don't go crazy. Nice light pulls. The thinner the string, the more gentle the pull. Okay, now go to YouTube, put in something called E standard guitar tuning, and you'll hear a low E. For me, I try my other guitars. This is my 72 Les Paul here. Bang. You know what? Let's get an E from another guitar too. Okay. I'm tuning by ear. What you probably want to do is get an electric tuner. I suggest there's a company I always buy my guitar students, $13.99 tuners. They're fantastic. They're 1000% reliable. It's a company called Koogo, K-O-O-G-O. Just go to Amazon, look up Koogo guitar tuner or Koogo electric tuner, Koogo tuner guitar tuner. They have one that clips onto the headstock here, and it swivels so you can see it. It's digital, completely digital, and it'll just be a big E, arrow to the left, arrow to the right, one in the middle if you get it right. $13.99 is a good investment. What you're gonna do next is gonna take your guitar cable out, okay? Unwrap it. Wow, nice long cable. I don't know what that is. 10 foot, 20 foot. It's a big cable. Wow. Okay. Let's go on, Ashthorpe. Now, with guitar cables, this is the trick. You have to do this step. Don't skip it. put in the, I like to use the angle side. Put it in through the input carefully. Don't scratch your guitar. Okay. Hard till it clicks. Then through here, it's got to be draped through there. Okay. The idea now is that if there's anybody who steps on your cable or gets pulled or anything like that, it doesn't affect your output jack. This little hex nut here can get looser from the wiggling. And then eventually the guitar stops working, like right in the middle of a show or right before a show. It's hard to fix. You have to take the thing apart. They do make a little tool that tightens it that you could keep in your case. It's like a little bullet tool. But the idea is to just do this. Okay, put your cable through. Generally what I'll do is I'll just take the end like this, put it down there, then I plug in. Okay, the other end's going to go into your guitar tuner. Okay, let's go into the tuner. And I'm going to tune up using my my amplifier. Right, so I'm going to turn my amp on. The sound is off now because I'm tuning. So when you tune, it's silent. I have a silent tuning mode. So let's see what goes on. Turn your volume up here. There's a volume knob. There's also an EQ. And the EQ has a center détente. It's all the way to the top, to the bottom, and the center. In the center, on each little slider, there's a click. That's called the center détente. That's how you know it's flat. So you're not adding treble, you're not taking off treble, it's just the guitar's natural tone. Right there at 0, 0, 0, 0. So what you have here is bass, the middles, mid-range, trebles, and then presents. Presents are super high, super trebles, like cymbal noises, pick noises, that kind of very high parts in the music, that stuff. It makes the noise and the grittiness and the tinniness of the guitar less. It'll also detract from the clarity, so you strike a balance. Speaking of strike a balance, here's another balance. Higher is going to be easier to play. Closer to your eyes, closer to your hands. Lower, it's going to look cool. Strike a balance. Get it low enough where it's cool but not uncomfortable for you. Okay, think about this hand position too. You know, if you're constantly bending it and it's in a weird position, you're cutting off the blood to your arm and to your hands. It's better if you have a straight hand, maybe, you know? Things like that, eh? It's important. Okay, so let's tune up. Always tune from low to high. Never tune high to low. If you missed a note, just go back down again and start again. I'm going to tune my E now. Okay, I'm using my electric tuner. It still says I'm low, flat. I suggest buying an electric tuner. If you're a guitarist, it's just one step you don't want to step. You don't want to skip. Everybody's been in a band with the one guy who says, oh, I don't use tuners, I always tune by ear. And everybody hates that guy. Those guys are so annoying. Because they tune, it's loud, it's annoying, they're never actually in tune. But when you use an electric tuner, it's silent. It doesn't go through the PA system of the amp. It mutes it. Well, with an acoustic guitar, you can hear the acoustic symbol, the acoustic sound, but with electric guitar, it's silent. Okay, last one, high E. Alright, let's turn on the amp now. Master volume on the guitar down. Let's get me a pick. Okay, they give you 3 picks here. Let's choose one. I'm going to take the red one. feels nice and thick. I like a heavy pick. Now let's adjust the sound. Okay, we're going to use the EQ now. The one on the left is bass. Ooh, listen to that full. Fills up, the way it filled up. I assumed that this was going to be a thin sounding guitar because it's a thin line. Look how thin it is. I own two of these Ashtons. I have another one which is their full-size dreadnought. Much, much wider. See the difference in the body? Way thicker, harder to hold. Big sound. I assumed that this little brown thin line would have a thinner tone, but it's nice. And you could boost the bass. Let's add a little reverb, give it some effects. Now that's the good thing about having an electric acoustic, is that you can add effects for drama and stuff, you know. Try some phase shifter. This is a phaser. very light. I should express to you how light this thing is. Just hold it like with a finger or two. Take a look at the details. Very comfortable. Excellent guitar, I think, for a student. Somebody with small hands, works fine. The neck feels almost like an electric neck. Thinline cutaway. Lightweight, versatile. Sounds great. Thumbs up.